Hi, boys and girls. Today, we've been working on changing equations to make them actually be true. So you look at them, you figure out whether they are true or not, and then if they're false, then you change them. You change one of the addends or one of the minuends, which is one of the numbers that you're taking away. So I gave you all these sheets. You got 4 of these sheets. Make sure that you have 4 of these sheets. And then write your name on the top, just like I did. And then start on the first one. This is actually an example. It's not on your sheets. So do not do the same thing as me. Just do it with the ones that you have after you've watched this and you know what to do. The first thing you do is you look at over here and you see that there are 3 Pikachus. So 1, 2, 3. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Squirtles. So 3 Pikachus plus 5 Squirtles is the same amount of Pokemon as 2 Pikachus and how many Squirtles? So what you first have to figure out is what is 3 plus 8? Remember that when I gave you those cards at the beginning of this week, it gave you steps. It said that you have to calculate the totals, which is number 1, figure out if they're the same number, and then say whether they're true or false. Well, this is similar. You look at this, and we have to calculate the totals on each side. So 3 plus 5 is, let's count these up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Let's see if 8 is the same amount as 2. Is 8 the same amount of 2? As it says on this, are they the same number? That's the second question we asked ourselves. Are they the same number? 8 and 2? No, they're not. 8 is not the same number as 2. So we would say that it is false. Now before, when we said it was false, we just stopped there. That was good enough. But today we're learning about how to make it true. So since we found out that 8 equals 2 is false, we have to figure out what to do to make them equal. So if you think about it, then you can figure out that the way to make it equal is we have to either add Squirtles or subtract Pikachus. Well, we're trying to get to the bigger number here, so we're going to add. We're going to add Squirtles until we reach 8. So we go 1 Squirtle. Actually, we're not going to go start at 1. We're going to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I stopped there because I'm trying to find the number of Squirtles that reaches 8 on this side. And I found it. I found that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Squirtles. So I'm going to write 6. If I add 6 Squirtles to this side, 2 plus 6 is the same amount of Pokemon as 3 plus 8. And then I would move on to this one. And this one's a little bit more tricky because we're working with subtraction on this side. Oh my gosh, that's tricky, but I think we can do it. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 Pikachus. And it's saying if we take away something, then it's going to equal, it's going to be the same amount as 1 Pikachu plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Squirtles. So I want you to think about that. So what is our first step? Number 1 is calculate the totals. So we're going to look back at this, and we already know that this side is 8. So I can write down here, I can write 8 for this side equals 1 plus 5. We can count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So, does 8 equal 6? As it says on number 2, are they the same number? No, they're not, right? They're not the same number. If we look back here, 8 is not the same number as 6. So what we have to do is we have to make this side, the one with the blank, the same amount as this side. How are we going to do that? We look over here and we say, is 8 a bigger number than 6, or is it a smaller number? Now we could match them up. We could look at a number line and see which one is farther to the right. But I know, since I know my facts, I know that number 8 is bigger than number 6. And if you did all that work, you would find that too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away Pikachus to make this side 6. So I'm going to cross out this Pikachu. I'm going to count to see whether I have reached 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, I'm not at 6 yet. Let's cross out one more. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 minus 2, I took away 2, is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. So this changes to 6. Does 6 equal 6? Are they the same number, just like number 2 says? Yes, they are. So are they true or false? It's true. Good job, friends. You're going to work on these by yourself and then turn them into the math container. Have fun.